Anybody there? Hello, anybody there? Just joking. Good morning, everybody. So I am back again on Travelling Light, and I've been away a few months, haven't I? It's probably, well, it must be 3 months, January, February and March. I think my last one was at the end of last year, wasn't it? So excuse me a minute, I've got to turn the radio off because otherwise I might get this video banned for playing particular music in the background, but it's just my classic FM as always. So I've been away a while, and I've been able to do a lot of thinking. So I'm going to catch you up all on that when I sit down at the end of today and tell you what I've been up to. So as you can see, I am still in my old room, and I haven't moved out of there yet. I'll tell you more about that. But today what I'm going to do is take you on one of my trips, because as you know, I wanted to become a bus hobo, and that is exactly what I have become. And I am loving every minute of it, and there's lots and lots of things to talk about, but just for the moment, because I'm ready to go now, I just want to show you me at the beginning of my day, what I'm looking at like now. So I don't know whether you can see me, but I haven't put on a massive load of weight or anything, I'm just me. So we're going to take the bus to Warrington because I need to pick up some more honey. So I go to the market in Warrington, and I pick up my raw honey, which if you look it up, it's really, really good for you, but it has to be 100% raw natural honey for it to be good for you. So nothing out the supermarket shelves. So we're going off to Warrington, and you're thinking, wow, why are you going this far? Because I can. Because my bus pass takes me all around the country, apart from Scotland and Wales, but you know, the rest of it. So I'm going to take you on my trip, on my bus trip to Warrington and back, and we'll have a chat at the end of the day. So I've got my rucky, slightly bigger rucky than my day rucky, and that's filled with some food for the day, drink for the day, and where are you? I've lost her. She's there somewhere. My Cassie dog. And my Cassie dog is coming out with me today because it's such a sunny day and I just feel like a little bit of company. So she's coming with me. And we will have a chat when I get back about what I've been up to, what I'm doing moving forward, as they say, in the employed world, which I am no longer part of. Yay! And I'll let you know what I'm up to. Okay, so catch you later. So there's a couple of ways I can get to Warrington. The first one is to go from Queen Square in Liverpool, and you get the number 7, and that takes you straight to Warrington. Now the issue with that is the length of time it takes. So if I click on Queen Square, oh yeah, hang on. Now there's the problem with Queen Square is that it's a number 7 bus. I think that's the only one that goes directly. So if I get Queen Square up and I've got number 7, click on number 7, and that just says to bus interchange, but that is the bus interchange at Warrington. I press the first one just to get my route up, and then you can see it goes all the way via Huyton, and then cutting across, and it gets to Warrington. There she be. Now that tells me that will take, so if we left at 9:35, and I would arrive at Warrington at 11:10, 9:35, 10:35. At least an hour and a half, that, isn't it? That's quite a long bus trip, especially on a hot day, and it's another hot day today because it is, excuse me, I have to shut Howie up, still there nagging away at me. What was I saying? So the date today is April the 11th, and I chose this day particularly, and I'll tell you about that at the end of my day. But it's another hot day, so I really don't want to spend an hour and a half on a bus. So what can I do? So there's Huyton. Now I live on a bus route that goes to Huyton, so my first choice is going to be just get on the bus to Huyton. That takes about 20 minutes, and then from Huyton I will go and have a wander around, pick some fizzy drink up, just have a bit of a walk and a cool down, and then I'll go the rest of the way to Warrington. And although it's the same bus that I could have got from Queen Square, the number 7, I've split it up so that I can cool down and get a different bus as well, because the number 7 doesn't go past me, but the number 15 does. So that's the one to Huyton, so that's the one I'm going to go on, and that'll take me from Huyton to Warrington. So all good. So get on my way now, and I will catch up with you in a little while. See you later. Thank you. Don't go. I just got to get my card out.
Bus interchange.
Thank you. So I'm heading off to find Warrington Market. So I've got Warrington Market marked on there, by there. like Warrington. It has got loads of things here, you know, to do. It's a very pretty town. Yeah, it's especially nice in the summer. Just come into this bus stop, just have a quick chat. So I'm going to have a quick walk around Warrington. It's a really hot day. That was hot on the bus. Then I'm going to go into the market and get me honey. And yeah, here I am wandering around Warrington. So I will catch you all up in a bit. The time is 12 o'clock. So I'll probably be home about 2, won't I? I don't quite know how I'm going to get home. I'm going to have a look at the buses once I've done the honey and see about how I'm going to get home. Whether I'm going to go up to St Helens or down to Liverpool or just get on a 7 and back to Highton. We'll see. Anyway, catch you in a bit. I have my cash machine. Okay, I've got to find my fruit and veg store. Here it is. Wildflower. Orange and rapeseed, that's what I had before. And that's one I think I just had. Go back to rapeseed then.
Yeah, hello, my lovely.
Hello, darling. Yeah, just that, please.
£7.95.
Thank you.
Can I feel a little paper bag?
No, I've got me Rocky.
You've gone for my favourite one.
Well, I had it first time. Then I come about once a month for this.
Yeah?
This was my first, the rapeseed.
50 pence or 5 for £2.
And then last month I bought the wildflower one, but I love this one the best. This one's, how much do you want?
£7.95.
7, that's okay, it's enough.
Yeah, I have it with hot honey and lemon, so it goes perfect.
Oh, I just have it as a spoonful each day.
That's it.
So good for you, you see. Raw honey has so many benefits. See you again.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, bye. I wonder when the last time this place was busy. Tramp. Look at that. Beautiful body. Beautiful location. All gone. nothing. That's sad. It's busy in the centre, but all these little places now, they're all empty. You go first. Now I've got all this stuff.
Oh, now you've got your phone.
No, Mummy has.
Right, go on, boys.
Thanks, Dom.
Right, go on, you get your red bike.
So, I'm at Highton. And I'm going to go down to Asda.
Good luck.
Thanks, Alice.
Thank you, love.
That's alright. Swing number 7. Just going on to Liverpool. And that's the 15 to home. If I want to get it, I'm going to go shopping at Asda first. Okay, so this is the back entrance of Asda. So I've done a bit of shopping and cutting across to get my bus. Here it comes. It's just coming now. Hi, Dawn. Thank you. All to myself today. All fun and games. So, homeward bound. Catch you when I'm home. So, hey guys, how you all doing? So, today is Saturday, March the 11th. No, today is Saturday, April the 11th. And one of the reasons I decided to start the video up today is because this month is supposed to be the month where our pension goes up from £884 to something over 900, but it's just the 900 that's registering in my head, and I've been really looking forward to that because I've been planning how to spend it. I feel very, very rich. Unfortunately, when the money went in this morning, it was still 884, and I thought, oh my god, now what have you done? So I went onto the internet and I checked, and it said it's paid in arrears. So hopefully on May the whatever, when my next pension pot comes in from the state, it will be 900 and whatever. And I'm looking forward to that because that will help me plan how I'm going to live my life. Because I've decided that I no longer want to be employed. I got so tired, you know, at the end of last year, I got really, really tired. I'd been going around doing the videos. I'd also been trying to look for work, and I'd been doing some Indeed Flex stuff, and I was just really stressed out about everything, you know, just everything was getting on top of me, and it was Christmas, and I hate Christmas, as we all know, so I just wanted the year to go away, and I just wanted to be able to start again. Unfortunately, starting again really doesn't start till April, because January, February and March it was really cold, it was rainy, wet, miserable, and you know, I just wanted the spring to come. I was just fed up of, I was getting out, I was going for my bus rides and my walks and everything, but it was really cold, and I was still not knowing what I should be doing. Should I be earning money? I was just worrying about everything. But now I've decided not to worry anymore. So basically I've got, or I will have, £900 to live on for the rest of my life. Now I have got £1,000 put away. As you know, I save my money, and I was saving, so when I sold my bike off and everything, I put that to one side, so I have got £1,000 fall back. And anybody from the government listening, this is not interest, this is just my money that I've put into a second bank account in my bank account, and it's got 1,000 in there, and that is in case I have to move, or if anything goes wrong, I've got fallback money there. But in my main bank account I have £900 a month now to live on, and that's what I'm going to live on. Is that scary for some people? It was scary for me to start off with, because, you know, like everybody, I've had some money to spend to go and buy clothes and stuff, but I don't need any of that anymore. I don't need loads of clothes. I've got clothes. In fact, I've given a load to charity because I don't need them anymore. They were work clothes and work boots and stuff, so I've given them all to the charity shop down the road. And all I need is food. I need to pay my rent and buy my food, and also use some money. So this is where my money's going, and that's for staying away 1 or 2 nights, couple of days a month, on my bus rides. So I go out on my bus rides, I go quite far afield, and then it's quite difficult to get back before the end of the day. So what I've decided is, if I can go further afield, I can stay overnight somewhere and come back. And I've actually done that a couple of times already. So I've been to Leeds, I went to Rochdale. That was just a day trip though, so I got back that day. But I did go to Leeds and I stayed overnight up there. Preston was another, but again that was a day trip there and a day trip back. I think Leeds at the moment is the only place I've been to where I've stayed overnight at the travel lodge, and I did a video of that, but I've not uploaded it or anything because this was this year, and didn't know what I was going to be doing. I didn't know if I was going to carry on travelling light. But I have decided that I enjoy doing my videos, I really do, and I enjoy chatting to you guys. So, and hopefully you enjoy sort of chatting back, you know, in the comments, and we can brainstorm if we've got ideas and things like that. So I think communication is quite important, even for me, even though I don't want to be with people. Communicating like this for me is really quite a good thing for me. I can tell you my thoughts and you can tell me your thoughts, and between us maybe we can just keep the world ticking over nicely. Who knows? Because I don't know about you, so I've had a look on a lot of videos on YouTube. I vowed I was going to give it up, and I did give it up through Christmas, but then I got bored. So then I started looking on YouTube, and there's loads of stuff about the illegal immigration, and nobody's got any money, and the government are taking away our money, and it's just awful out there. It's just really, really harsh. But I've decided not to do that bit. I've decided to do my walks and my bus hobo trips. Take you with me. We'll have a chat about life and the meaning of, if we can find the meaning of life, you know. And, you know, just look at the world as we're trotting along and seeing if we've seen any changes, or have a look at the countryside as well, because it is still beautiful out there. We've got loads of beautiful countryside, and I'm going to take you on not just my bus rides, but my walks as well. So I do bus ride and I do a walk, and I've been doing between 4 and 7 miles each time I go out on these trips. So I've done a lot of stuff going out. I've not stayed and locked up in this room. And that's another thing I want to talk about, is what have I done? Have I left? No, I'm still here. But I don't really know how much longer for. So I decided that my rent for 6 months had come up in, when did it come up? Oh yeah, in February. So they said, do you want to renew? And I thought, you know, I haven't found a new home yet. I'll just renew for 6 months. So I did that. But then they told me, see, Julia, who lives here, she told me her rent went up by £15 for the year last year. So I was expecting it to go up, but I was only expecting it to go up by 15, and they've actually upped it by 25. So I now pay £500 a month, and this tiny room is the most expensive in the house. I honestly don't know why. It's tiny compared to others, so I'm confused with that. But anyway, I've paid it. I needed the time to make a decision. Now that runs out in August, and I'm still not sure whether I'm going to move. I mean, I am sort of having a look around to see what is out there and see what the prices are. I can't really afford anything more than 500. If it stays at 500, and it should stay at 500 for the next 6 months, but it'll probably go up again in February, and I think I'll probably stay the next 6 months. But I'll also stay in February, because I can't see me finding somewhere new through the winter. It's very, very difficult to go and look at places, and you're freezing cold and you're on the buses and you just want to get home. So depending on how much they up it by next year, and even if they up it this year, I'll probably, because I'm 67 now, it's just very difficult to try and plan anything anymore. You know, you're trying to be stable. Now, I was looking to get out of Liverpool, but quite honestly, I do like Liverpool. And I was looking around the country. There's some guy on YouTube, he tours all the towns around the country, and one of the places he went to was, well, a couple actually went to Tunbridge, and I think he went to Tenterden was the other one. And he was telling us how unfriendly people were down south. And they don't talk like we chat to each other up north. And I thought, oh, that's really sad. Because, you know, we do sort of say hello. We might not chat a lot. I mean, Liverpool is a chatty place, but in other places, even when I was in Rochdale, didn't matter who I talked to, they talked back to me. So, you know, I thought, well, maybe I don't want to move back down south, because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that's where I've come from, you know, with my accent. maybe I ought to be back down south amongst the people who who know that my accent is from that area. But anyway, I do like it up here. I like the fact that I can use the trains when I want to travel out and then get the buses, so that's a little bit faster for me to get out of. So yeah, I mean, I was worried about staying in the same place all the time and people knowing me, but you know what? You get to an age and you don't care anymore. You think, hey, you know. So I get on the bus with my rucksack, so I'm old and I've got my bus pass. But, you know, I'm still fit and well and I'll still travel. And yeah, I sort of stopped caring really. I've stopped being bothered about what people think anymore. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. Let me know how you're doing, what's worrying you. If you're watching YouTube a lot and whether stuff on that is worrying you. When we go out, you know, when I go out on my walks and my bus rides and you see around the countryside, you'll see it's not as dire as it seems. I mean, if you sat and watched YouTube all day, you'd think the world was falling apart. And in places, in cities, they are pretty much rough. But when you get out in the country and you go walking, everything's still normal. It's still, people are still in their cars, buses are still running, we're all still talking to each other. It's still nice out there. And I want to show you this. I want to show you that our world at the moment is not yet in a dire strait. And we need to work out how to keep it like this. What concerns me is how racist we seem to be coming to be. And that's quite scary, because the colour of the skin shouldn't be the issue. The massive immigration and where they're all living now, and you know, you come across people wandering the streets and you think, where have you come from? But then you'll walk through a town and you'll see a lot of different colours and you'll start thinking to yourself, oh, I wonder if they're British. And then all of a sudden you've got someone with a dark coloured skin who's speaking in a strong Liverpool accent, and you think, God, you are becoming racist. So we've got to be very careful. We've always lived in a multicultural country. We've always got on well with each other. It didn't matter what colour skin you had. So we've got to be very careful about our thoughts now and who we're targeting. And we've just got to get back to getting our country back to being the British way of life and the multicultural way of life. And whatever that is, it's a happy way of life and we all get on well with each other. And yes, there are some people who are coming into this country who are out to wreck it, but let's all come together and not let that happen. Let's not be racist. Let's all get on with each other. And those who want to try and wreck our lives, well, let's just try and put that back in its pot and put the lid back on. Okay guys, that's it for now. I will catch up with you soon.